So how's everybody? We're going to make something gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There we go. Hi, Debbie. Hi. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Let me see if I can get things going over here. That's why. Hi, Bonita. Hi again. That's right. Hi again. I'm going to put this on my personal page right quick. And if I can remember how to do it. Freezing cold. You know what? It is cold here. It is cold here. How's everyone doing? Well, we got dual speakers or something. Whoa. There we go. Kick me off of Facebook. Let me get back up on here. And we're going to rock and roll. Rock and roll, guys. Let me find you again. There we are. Freezing cold. Yes, it's cold here too. It's been really, really overcast tonight, or all day today. It was in San Antonio yesterday, but it was supposed to be in the 70s. Well, it never made it, guys. It never made it. The sun hasn't peeked out. It's so dreary outside, I'm telling you. Okay, so tonight we're going to be making this. It's Welcome. And then it's got the, and I can't think of the name of it, guys. 12 degrees in Ohio. Oh. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do something a little different. We're going to be putting this on a 14-inch elevated frame. This frame I got from Craft Outlet. And I put my own ties on it, guys. I put my own ties on it. So I spaced them 4 1/4 inches apart, 10 on the outside, 8 on the inside, okay? And we're going to be putting this sign on it. Okay. My nose is a little itchy. And I got a mesh roller, was given to me by a friend. And I haven't used this before, but I'm going to. So what we've got is I've got a purple metallic 21-inch. Hi, Miss Carolyn. And I am overlaying it with this gorgeous heavy full, high full, deluxe full 10-inch mesh, okay? And it's got the gold, greens, and purples just like Mardi Gras does, okay? So I got it in the center. I put some little clamps up here to try to keep this in the center. How it'll work, don't know. We're going to try. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot y'all down to my deal. Let me get that out of the way right there. Push this one back over here. Okay. And what we're going to do, I got new chair rollers on my chair wheels, I guess you can say. I'm going to turn that under. I'm going to come over here and turn this edge under. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make just like I would if I was doing a poof. And I'm going to keep the edges turned under. Okay. I think I'm pulling the deal with me. Whoops. We'll get used to it. And I'm going to come over here to my first tie. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a zip tie. Okay. And I'm going to go up and in between. Not the row that I have the ties on, but the one above it. And I'm going to zip tie it down. Hi, Mary. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, guys. I'm glad y'all had time to jump on. Okay. And it looks like I zip tied my tie. Oh, well. I'm going to pull it as close as I can. This is real thick with having all of this mesh in there. So I'm going to pull it down real tight. let's cut this off. Hi, Karen. How are you tonight? And I'm going to trim the excess off. And I'll come in just a little closer maybe so y'all can see. Okay. So I'm going to keep this turned under as best I can. Okay, right in front of this tie. And I'm going to pull this out to 10 inches. And I forgot to open my ties up, guys. Let's do that right quick because that one should be over there. It's going to make it a lot easier on us. So open up all your ties. This makes it so much easier. Okay. Now we're going to grab that. Come over here, 10 inches. We're going to put it in this tie. Cram it way down in there because this is a lot of mesh. Pull it real tight. And then I'm going to poof it out. And I want the purple to sort of stick out from under it, like so, and have this high, gorgeous stuff in the middle of it. Do it again. This may be cumbersome, guys. Not used to working with one of these fancy things. It's freezing. Good night to craft. I hear ya. That's what I say. I've got like a little heater under my desk when I get really cold. I'm going to keep poofing it out. Oh, this is going to look pretty. Keep going around it. And we're going to be doing some other things to it too. Well, hello, Miss Ashley. Welcome aboard. Glad to have everyone. See how that purple just sticks out to the sides of it? It's going to give it a unique look. Going to mod. Oh, gotcha. You're so good to me. If y'all have any questions, just pop them on out there. Spread a little love for me. This is usually my YouTube night, and I am on YouTube also right now. So I want to welcome all my YouTubers. If you've got questions, put them out there. Welcome to all of you. All of my family on Facebook and my family on YouTube. Here we go. Y'all should check out my shop. I've got a lot of new stuff in it. I posted some today on the business page. I listed all my jeweled eggs. It doesn't want to pull out of there like I want it to. There we go. Finally. Sounds like the winds are getting up. I tell you, the wind got up so high last night. Oh. Not loving the weather. And I'm sure you guys up north aren't either. Get it out over here. There we go. This is pretty mesh. Really pretty. Tell you, the other night when I was on, and I don't know if it's Facebook or what, I could only see about half my comments. So I try to go back after all the lives and go through them, see if I missed anything. And boy, I missed a lot. A lot. Who all out there makes Mardi Gras wreaths? Do y'all make Mardi Gras wreaths? Or is that something y'all haven't ventured out to yet? Okay, we're nearly done on the outside, guys. Thank you, Miss Ashley. Thank you very much. Got the tie stuck. There we go. Let's see if we can't come up in here like this. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Then put it down. There's always one way to skin a cat. You do? Awesome. Awesome, Brenda. I don't do a whole lot of them, but I love to make them. I mean, they celebrate big, right? Okay, last one. Let me find my tie down here. Both sides of it where I bypassed it. Put it down. Tie it down in there good. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to go on into the inside. So I'm just going to bundle this mesh up, keep it turned under, and I'm going to go right in front of this tie over here. I'm going to take me another. You don't have that up there? Yeah. Go right in front of this tie, and I'm going to zip tie it down so it doesn't leave a big hump or a poof there. Pull it good, just like that. Now we're going to go open all of our ties on the inside. I don't know what happened here. Looks like I've got a tie in the wrong spot. So I'm going to fix that, guys. Easy peasy. Yeah. Should have went right there. and twist it. Now here we go. Make sure everything's turned under. Hey, KP. Skipping this one, going straight to the next one. I poke it way down in there so I can get that tied around it. Hi, Pat. How are you? Keep that purple pulled out. I want that purple to show. Well, I thought that was the wind, but that's my husband building a fire. It's going to keep us warm. I'm great. I'm great. Hi, LP. LB. Got my lettering messed up there. There we go. Turned under again. Going to the next one. Rinse and repeat, right guys? Loving the purple, me too. Loving the purple. You like a good fireplace, Carolyn? Me too. There's nothing like something you can't back up to and instantly get warm. You know, guys, this mesh is pieced together. Boy, doesn't that make you mad? We're going to see how we're going to do this. We shall figure it out. Now, 1 of 10 and 1 of 21. The purple is a 21 inch and the multicolor, thank you, is a 10 inch. And I've got it in the center. I'll keep going until I get to the end of that. And I'm trying the best to keep the other one in the center. And keep them both turned under. And that just didn't do it right there. There we go. Yeah, sure, a time saver. Yes, it is. And it just gives it, I'll come back after I get this done and just do just a tad bit more fluffing. Okay, just keep it turned under and keep going. As y'all can tell, I just lost my, this right here. It was pieced. Lordies. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead right here, this piece, and I'm going to cut it off some. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this piece, I'm going to ruffle it up good right here. Sort of match it a little bit. I'm going to open this tie back up. And I'm going to lay it right down. And tie that end right back in there. A 14-inch elevated, Brenda. Thank you, Shirley. 14-inch elevated. The ones I get from Craft Outlet. Okay. And now, let's put this over in the center a little bit more. We're at the second to the last pouf. And with these thicknesses, it's really, really thick. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure I've got my ties that we went in front of opened up so we can finish it off right there. Last pouf. Okay, I'm going to kick that out a little bit. Tighten it down as best I can. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here pull this out a little bit, and I'm going to cut all of this together and cut it off. Let me move that out of my way. Now I'm going to take this bunch that I've got, do it just like if I was doing a regular pouf. I'm going to come over here, pull it through to the back side. Like I said, it's really thick. Get me a zip tie. On the correct side. A little needle nose. Pull it tight. And I'm going to clean up this monstrosity of a mess here. There we go. And let's turn it back over. And I just want to come through and make sure that I've got some of this purple sticking out everywhere. Because that was our game plan. That's that last one we put in. Let's spread this one out. Here we go. You need this one. Okay. And there we go. It's got that purple peeking through. I'm just getting all my ties. Okay, let me see what I knocked on the floor. I knocked one of our pieces. Okay. So to give it just a little bit more of a different color, I'm wanting to put some curls here and there in it. Okay. So I made some bundles, but I saved some for us to make together. So what I've done is I've cut these to about, well, these look like 11 inches. And what I did tonight, because this is more of what you consider a value mesh that I use for the curls, I used my Pulse sealer instead of cutting it with a rotary cutter. Hi, Sherry Walton. Thank you. Fluffy, yes ma'am. So all I'm going to do is I make my curls really large. Okay. Then I'm going to throw it down. Let's do it again. Just curling it up. If your corners stick out like this right here, take it and hold it and gently tap on it and see how it goes back in. Okay, then I'm going to take a chip clip and then I'm going to take this gold. This is more of like a gold yellow. Get a hold of it. Let's try this in. It's curling. That's what I want it to do. Get it started and then just curl it. We did this not too long ago with using 3 colors, but we're just going to use the 2. Then I'm going to place one on top of the other, pretty even. I'm going to push it together in the middle. You can do 1 or 2 things. You can take a piece of a pipe cleaner and twist them, or you can take a zip tie. I like to use a zip tie. And I just put it on there, zip it. When I get it to where it's going to go, I pull it up. That helps makes the curls stand out in different directions. Okay? Then it's ready to be put in a tie. One more time. Doesn't matter which ones you do first. If it gets wonky, just tap it in. Cross them. Scrunch it. Bring it together. And then I just take my zip tie. Boy, my hands look dry. I've been in here crafting all day. And hold them and just tighten that up. Like I said, a quarter or a half of a pipe cleaner will do wonderful. Okay, let me get this sign. This is the sign we're using tonight. Okay, we've got some other stuff we're going to put in it. So I'm just going to come around to just to the outside with these. I don't want them on the inside. Okay, and I think now that I've seen it, I just want to use them on every other one. I wasn't for sure. I just wanted it to have a little extra added color. And you never know until you start messing with it how it's going to actually look, guys. So I'm just taking these, putting them right in between my two ties, and then I'm just twisting it a couple of times. Okay? And I'm only doing this on every other one. It's going to give the outside just a little bit more because our top is going to get some other things that are pretty special to it. Okay. Scoot that on over there. So that's what it's looking like, just with a little bit of added color around the outside of it, guys. Okay? And then you can see, because this is, the sign is going to go in the middle. But there's some other stuff that's going to go on the top of it also. Okay? So I'm going to take these ties here on the sides, and I'm just going to pull them out towards me. Okay. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go ahead and put our sign on it first. And then we're going to bring in some ribbons and a few other things. And I'm going to come down more towards the bottom with the sign, because I've got some things we're going to put up here at the top. Okay? All I did was staple and glue these pipe cleaners. And I'm going to take my handy dandy weaving needle, guys. I'm going to go through the mesh and everything. Feeling for it from behind. Got my tie caught up in it. Thank you, Sherry. Go ahead. I didn't leave these as long as I normally would, so I'm going to go ahead and tie it. If I don't, it's going to pop back up in there. Just snug. Make sure you wrap it around your frame. Okay. Want them poofs. So I'm going to come right over here in this corner now. There it is. It's hiding on me. And what I do is make sure I get it one half of that pipe cleaner on one side and one on the other. Twist it good. Till we get all four corners down in there. Sally. Oh, I know. I bless y'all's heart. I bet it is cold. One last corner, guys. We'll have our sign on it. Okay, let's get this one tied on. There we go. Okay. So that's what we've got with the sign right there, guys. Okay. So now I've got some different ribbons. And I haven't cut them. I was sort of running a little behind. And I'm wanting to only cut these to 12 inches. Okay. So let's cut us some ribbons right quick. And y'all can tell me how you been. I always put my "12 inches." I want one of these in each of the ones going outside. Thank you, Carolyn. Then I just take a handful of them. This is about 5 of them. Dovetail them. I come here and catch the tips on the outer ones because that always seems to... Where do I get the weaving needles? At Walmart. Walmart is the easiest, simple place to get them. They're back there with the knitting and stuff. Or you could also order them off of Amazon. Straightening the edges. I love this ribbon. Okay. So let's set this over there for right now and see what this is going to look like. Here. 12-inch ribbons. I use a Arrow, A-R-R-O-W, and it shoots a 1/4-inch staples. And I actually got my staple gun at Home Depot. And I buy my staples off of Amazon. So I just folded it in half. And I'm putting each one. I'm not going to cut these little ties off. I'm just going to fold them over. But I'm going to bring this down some. I'm going to put my ribbons just like that right there. A little bit different, okay? We're going to be just a little different tonight. It's sort of going to make it look like, you're welcome, that I've gone from like a roller coaster all the way around it Bending these ties over. And I'm actually exaggerating the way these are bending. Thank you. You're welcome, Sherry. Thanks, Pat. I loved a design like this. I had an ideal in my head, but I really didn't have everything quite planned out. Sometimes it makes it fun. Sometimes I have a disaster. So what do? We take it apart and do it a different way, right, guys? This ribbon is gorgeous. It's glittered, Harlequin, purple and green. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. The sides and top and bottom's got to be gorgeous too, right, guys? You could have actually, instead of cutting these, you could have taken your ribbon and ran it over each loop to also. Thanks, Miss Ash. Ribbon got twisted a little. There we go. Just a couple of more out here. Excuse me. Last ribbons going on the outside. Get that one curled back there. here's our outside going around with our ribbons. And that's what it's going to look like from the top and the bottom. Okay. So now that we're on the top, love it. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and look at these, guys. I've got two masks, Monty Girl masks, that match this Harlequin perfect, don't they? Okay. We're going to be putting one right here and one right over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put them in. And because we've got some more stuff to go. And I know I dropped my weaving needle in the floor. We just use a shorter one. Oh, thank you. Not all of my designs. Okay, so what I did with these is that I put pipe cleaners on them, glued with some felt on the back, guys. And right here is one of those ties that I'm going to bend over. Want to make sure I've got enough fluffed out in it. There we go. Let's take a, I'm going to go in one at a time. I think I'll do it sort of catty corner. Yeah. Looks good. Catch the frame. Whoops. I went way over to where it shouldn't have been. Thank you. Hi, Joy. I'm going to get this other one. These masks are not very heavy, and I don't really want to sink them way down in there. Let me get that off of that one. Hey, what you up to, Joy? Perfect. Okay, we've got that one right there. May have to glitter that. Spray it good. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here on this side, do the same thing. I wanted to find one of the bigger Jester ones, but I couldn't find one in my price range. Trying to stay warm. I hear you, girl. Has this even hit winter for you guys up north? Or is this just the beginning for you guys? Let me pull that, wrap that one more time. Get this one. 8 degrees. Making you crazy. Make sure it's pulled over around the corner like the other one is. You're never going to probably get things exactly equal. Changed it to gas, yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's what we've got with our mask on. I may have to loosen them up. Okay. So now we've got that. So we're going to come back. And I'm liking this ribbon. So we're going to come back and we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we may need one more. February's the worst. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Christmas. Ooh. I love to have white Christmases, but let's just bend these together. But that's it, just a white Christmas, and then I want it to go away. Okay, so now we've got some ribbons cut. Let's put this back over there. We're going to fold them in half, up the middle, but this time we're going to come down with them. I'm just going to bend that over. There's a little poopy up under there. We're going to fix it though. Yeah. I do some shows in Texas. Yes, I do, Sherry. I do most of mine around here in Del Rio. I'm going to cut this one off a little bit. And then I have a, I actually sell for 2 weeks straight at, right outside of Fort Worth, Texas during firecracker seasons. And I sell a lot in 4th of July. I set up a canopy and sell. It's really hard for me to take care of everything and do a lot of shows. There's a lot of work involved in them. I should just tell you the truth. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Okay. There's one on this side. Oh, do I get snow in Texas? Boy, did I read that one wrong. Oh, very little where I'm at. Very little snow. Except for last year on that, got one more right here. When it came that blizzard. We didn't get, a dusting or something. It was actually drizzling today. It was cold. But, we don't get, like, a lot of snow at all. Yeah, that's true, Joy. Okay. Okay, so that's what we've got so far with our little glasses, masks. I'm wanting to, and I've been debating, I'm going to put just a tiny bow right here and right on its forehead. Just nothing special. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to take, I've got another ribbon over here, and I love this ribbon. It's another 2.5 inch right here. Let me bring this down. I've got so much stuff on my desk tonight. Okay. Can you all see okay? Hi, Maura. You loving it? Rock and roll. So we're just going to put one, just a small, unique bow. Because, hi, Janie. Mardi Gras is not about the big bows and stuff like that. It's like the crazier the better, right? Okay, so I've got this gorgeous ribbon right here. It's got a little bit more purple in it. And all I'm going to do is to come down here to 5 inch right here, guys, 5 inch. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to squeeze it together, okay? Like I said, this is not going to be like a big bobacious bow. Then we're going to come over here, and all we're going to make with this is like a I'm going to say a 4 inch loop, okay? And I'm going to twist it again. And I'm going to move this little bitty loop right up there next to that little bitty tail. I'm going to do another one this time. It's just going to have one loop on each side. They just come to me, I can ask a person to give me like what their inspiration is, and then I sort of run with what their inspiration is, and I can incorporate 2 or 3 different things. Girl, my brain does not shut down. Sometimes I wish it did. Now I'm going to come back over here with this pretty Mardi Gras Harlequin, okay? The same thing, we're going to do about a 4 inch. May even have to trim them down a little bit, okay? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley was reminding me because I don't ever... Hi, Norma from Alabama. I posted jeweled eggs in my shop today, guys, for wreath embellishments. And they are so stinking adorable. Yeah, I think I really am, Joy. When we grew up, we lived in a society where if we wanted something as far as in the home, we made it, we crocheted it, we made our own clothes. And I think it just comes from years of doing that. My daughter's real crafty. My granddaughter, Thank goodness. Thank you, Sherry. Okay. Now, where's that other? This is the one right here. So now we're going to put this 1.5 inch, and I love it. Same color theme, guys. We're going to twist it. This one's going to go up. This one's going to be shorter. And it's going to go up. Oh, look at that Harlequin in those polka dots. Thank you very much. That's a very sweet compliment, Joy. Okay. I'm going to pull this one down. Now, I love this ribbon. I love me this green ribbon. And this is the only color I was able to get it in. I'm going to go back and check. I've got to get out my receipts to see where I got it at. Okay. And this bends so, I mean, it's really, really bendy. Okay. So I'm going to put this down in here. And on the center of this one, I'm going to make it small. I'm going to twist it. And I'm going to twist it. I'm telling you, this has got lots of good wire in it. I'm going to measure right off of it, and I'm going to twist it again. Twist it, and then I'm going to pull it out, and I'm just going to cut it off. And I'll roll that up in just a minute. Okay. So let's get out our handy dandy pipe cleaners. And I'm going to tie 2 of them together, guys. Oh, thanks, Ash. Okay. Give it a good tug. Bend it in half, just with like all of my other bows. I'm going to take my middle finger and my pointer finger. I'm going to put it right here, so because I mashed that down in there good, and they're thick ribbons, making sure. I'm going to take them, I'm going to spread my fingers out in between them. I'm going to come over here, get my thumb on top, pull it off, and see how my fingers are holding that bow. I'm going to come in on each side of it. Even though this is just a little bitty bow, I pull it down, put my thumb, pull real tight, poking my thumb, and I'm going to make the bow do the tightening for me. Now I'm just going to spread these out just a little bit because they're already where we want them, guys. That one. Giving it the little rounded effect. Okay. So now with these is I'm going to just twist one, twist another one, and I'm setting those loops way up high to where it almost looks like a crown in the center. Okay? And that will give that bow some definitions, but really draw your eye down into the rest of the colors. Really tall, tight together loops there in the center. Okay? So now, let's take, so I want it to put it right here, and you'll still be able to see these masks out the corner. Okay? But we're going to put it at the top. And after this, there's still more to come. I mean, this is Mardi Gras after all, right? Okay, take my weaving needle, go right down in it till I get to the frame. Pulling it gently. Excuse me. There's that mask. There's that one. Don't want to pull it and sink it because we want that dimension. Okay, we want this because this is lower. So now we're just going to fluff these up and you'll be able to see catty corner. Now we're going to do just a little dovetail. There it is. Let me push that loop back. Okay. Let's do this one. Get our last one. I'm going to just angle cut that, and I want these to stand up too. God, I love that ribbon. Okay. Whoops, making y'all sick, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Okay, with our mask on the side. Okay, so now let's have a little fun. We need some, let's spice it up. Oh, you go, Janie, you go. Okay, I think these are awesome picks. So I'm going to sort of separate them out first, and I'll show you what all they've got going on. Okay, so if we take this one right here, it's got all of these little wired balls. It's got these loopity loops. Let me get these balls out from under it. It's got these little, well, we need to spread that one out there. It's got these little loopity loops. On both sides, all the way up it. Okay. And I'm going to cut that about right there. And let's go ahead and this one should pull out. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to spread them out. We don't want limp noodles put in our wreath. Okay, looking good. Here's 1, 2, pull this one off. Gonna get a little glue right there. Maybe. And what I'm going to do is that when it tears like that, I'm just going to take a piece of ribbon when it tears the paper like that. And that's going to help hold, and it's still going to bend. All of these combined wires together, because that's all this is just combined wires. Hi Sharon, we're making Mardi Gras. We're making Mardi Gras now. And I still think I'm going to cut it right there too. It gives me two. And we've got some more. Okay. And this is one reason why I like to bend my ties over. Okay. I'm just going to get a tad bit of glue because I don't like to have glue on the mesh. I like to have it on the ties to where it is going to, like this one right here, ouch. And I just take that tie and I'm actually just wrapping that tie around it. There we go. So that it stays in there good, has something good to grip. Same way over here. Whoops, there it is. It's looking lovely, guys. Another tie. Excuse me. I'm glad when this blasted cough goes. You think you want to? We could probably come up with that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Get my tie. Got one more I want to put up here on the top. Then we're going to put some around the outside of it, guys. They don't? Well, you know, I always say there's someone that, you know, everyone knows what they like. And so a sign and some beautiful mesh would have been great for them. Okay, now let's get this one. was like, that was getting hard to squeeze. Why was it? Oh, it was cooling down, guys. Okay. And so I'm sort of wanting these to go bent around the outside, because if you just stick them straight out, that's going to look really wonky. But if you bend them to where they flow, then it's going to look more natural. Get it ready. My paper wanted to leave me. And guys, that's hot. I don't recommend it. Goes in this one. I'm loving this, guys. So what I'm doing is basically putting around the outside one in every other tie. Remember how we did the other mesh and every other tie? This is basically the same thing we're doing with these. Oh, I'm so glad, Maura. Me and that glue gun just don't get along, guys. Okay, get those. Come around the outside. Skip that one. Get this tie bent over. See, they've actually come in very handy. That one a little shorter. Thanks, Janie. Thank you. So sweet. I'm so glad you're selling Valentine's. Skip this one. I keep getting that tangled up. Okay, we're on our last one. I think. See what we done over there. Yeah. And nearly through, guys. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Oh, and it was St. Patty's Day. Let's look at the Irish. Get that bent back in there. Okay. Guys, I think besides doing some little bit of straightening, tidying up my back, whoops, my chair's moving. I'm telling you, I got new wheels for it, guys. Always turn it the wrong way. There you go. I hope this is a keeper, Moria. Oh, thank you, Joy. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Rita. Hi, guys. Thank you, guys. Okay, something I didn't tell y'all is that tomorrow's my birthday, right? And what did I promise for my birthday? I promised we were going to party. So, starting tonight, I will be picking 3 winners tonight. I'm going to come live tomorrow night. I'm going to pick 3 winners. I'm going to be live on my Saturday night. We're going to pick 3 winners. This is the comments, guys. So the more you comment, the better your odds are at winning. And then on Monday night, we're going to do it again. And Monday will be the last night. So this is Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and then I'll skip Sunday and I'll be live on Monday. So that's 5 days, guys. 5 days. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. I hope she does love it. Thank you. So remember last time, let's share. Well, you know how I am. Float my boat, send out love to everyone, get them on here. Let's have a party. It's my birthday and I can party if I want to, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to say good night. Check my shop out. I've got a lot of new trinkets in there. And I will see y'all tomorrow night, okay? It's a surprise. Yours was on Monday, Mary? Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Okay, so let's get to rocking and rolling, guys, and I'll see y'all later. Good night, guys. God bless, and thank y'all for hanging out with me, all right? Good night, guys.